Thank you so much. We are done with presentation of Coconut, and it will also be nice that you partake of it. It's very symbolic, welcoming you to this event today. Your Excellency, please, for the purpose for which we're here now, please permit me, sir, due respect to inform you also that Prince Ato is, of course, introduced the representative. I'm also informed that there's yet another second person, because we're a great son of an Igbo nation, who has two representatives in this function today. So I'd like to, alongside, welcome Engineer President. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. I want to also welcome the first Attorney General of Gambia, another great son, Chief Barrister Kepukepu. Say welcome. Let me also welcome the GMD of UBA, Mr. Oliver Bako, represented by the regional heads East and South of the UBA. Mrs. Chairman, thank you for coming. We'll be continuing with the rest of our activities here, but of course, I want to fail also to mention that Fidelity Bank is also here, ably represented today. So this is welcoming the representatives, the Dr. and Dr. Misiki, who are here for the Fidelity Bank PLC. Ladies and gentlemen, let me at this point invite my partner on the microphone, this television host, a Nollywood actor, and of course, an amazing actor. Make me welcome the man, popularly known as King Akasi, to come forward the presentation.
Thank you so very much, and it's always a pleasure walking alongside you. Yes, on behalf of the organizing committees, I'd like to welcome again everyone to this great event. If you're from Abia, I welcome you to Abia State, God's own state. If you're not Igbo, I welcome you to Igbo land. This is one of the largest, it is home to one of the largest ethnic groups in Africa, located southeast of the Great River Niger. We are the cementing agent that go back in history, in the area of aviation, gave Nigeria the first woman to fly a commercial airline. And I'm talking about Giancarlo, the unique in which ever. So Abia has always been a great state. In fact, what China is Asia is what Abia is the whole of this country. And that's what it represents. Today I thank Your Excellency for putting this great state back on its path of glory. Yes, talking about Dr. Alex Chomawutu. Your Excellency, coming to the state after a long time, the transformation is unbelievable. What you have done. Yes. You know, the Holy Book says, when the righteous of the wise enjoy the people rejoice. And you're proving that. Thank you very much. We are here today to make sure that security is a priority. And without wasting further time, let me invite the man who will set the tone. Is no other than the man who is the chairman of the Abia State Security Trust Fund. Ladies and gentlemen, those hands are free, please. A warm round of applause as we come up here. Big round of applause for the chairman, Mr. Honorable Stanley. Please, as he comes forward. I think he's represented by my very good friend. I see him coming up here. He's the vice chairman and the deputy CEO of Power Asset Group. Please, round of applause for Mr. Johnson has built a business of managing great assets for like forever. You're welcome, sir.
Good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, Excellencies. I am actually standing for the chairman of that State Security Trust Fund, Board of Trustees of what that is Honorable President calling this morning to say he's a big in this country. So I'm going to be reading his speech. So for me, this is a document in partnership with the other state government. In our collective journey to an institution is not just a show of support, but a bold declaration that the security and well-being of our people is a responsibility we must all share. Permit me at this point to specially thank His Excellency supporting the formalization and institutionalization of Abia State Security Trust Fund, but for backing it with unwavering visionary leadership and actionable commitment. And I want to get back. Under example leadership, Abia has experienced a clear departure from gross underdevelopment to an emerging tiger among Nigeria's subnationals, with an infrastructural renewal, sustainable development, and a new era of responsible governance. However, no development can thrive in an atmosphere of insecurity. All over the world, the link between security and social-economic progress is clear and undeniable. It is therefore no exaggeration to say that security is not just the absence of violence, but the enabling environment for investment to flourish. For children to attend school without fear, for healthcare to be accessible, and for communities to thrive. The Abia State Security Trust Fund, as established by law, is a public-private partnership initiative designed to mobilize resources from both government and non-government stakeholders to enhance the operational capabilities of security agencies within the state. The goal is simple: to provide logistics, equipment, communication tools, surveillance infrastructure, and other critical support to enable security agencies respond effectively to challenges in real time. In a time of limited public resources and ever-evolving security threats, we must think innovatively and act collectively. We cannot afford to leave security in the hands of government alone. Businesses, individuals, religious and cultural institutions, and even the civil society must see themselves as stakeholders in the architecture of peace and safety of our dear state. This is why we have been invited in here today, not just to dine or to listen to speeches, but to become partners in the future we all desire. Your support, financial, technical, and moral, will go a long way in ensuring that our state remains a beacon of peace, order, and responsible citizenship. Let me assure you that the Security Trust Fund Board of Trustees, as composed by His Excellency, is constituted of men and women of high integrity who are committed to the highest standard of transparency, accountability, and integrity. I will take time to mention members of the Board of Trustees as represented here. Like I said earlier, our chairman unfortunately is absent because he was meeting disclosed this morning. Our chairman is Mr. of the Ministerial Stanley. We have here members of the Board of Trustees. Chief Mrs. Kepukepu, please can you stand up and recognize? Barrister Mrs. Please stand up to so that they will know who they are trusting their resources into their hands. Chief Mrs. Kepukepu, please can we? Okay. And then we have Lady Ambassador, Her Excellency, Mrs. Josephine Wesley. We also have other members who unfortunately couldn't make it here. We have Engineer Martin Korafa. And then we also have Chief Greg Okafor. They are all people of strong integrity and they are people that are trusting their resources to ensure that they are properly managed. And that's why I have to call them out. And then I prefer to recognize our most conscientious, our most hardworking secretary, Barrister Mrs. Ubani Nkoleka Yobata. Every naira received, giving a caliber of members of the Board of Trustees. I'm assuring you that every naira received will be documented, every expenditure accounted for, and the impact of the contributions transparently reported. We have established a system where you can see the results of your giving in improved response time to our security forces, in reduced incidents of crime, and in overall confidence our people have in the safety of their communities. To our corporate partners, we appeal that you see this as an opportunity to fulfill your corporate social responsibility in a way that directly affects the safety of your investments and workforce. To our press and philanthropic individuals, your general donations today are seeds sown into the foundation of peace. To our traditional religious leaders, we count on your advocacy and moral support to ensure that these initiatives enjoy grassroots acceptance and community buy-in. In conclusion, I must salute our co-travelers and partners in the United States Security Council, the Abia State Security Advisory Council, led by retired Lieutenant General Onyabo Etrika. I must also respectfully extend my heartfelt gratitude once again to His Excellency Dr. Alex Otti for his visionary leadership, which galvanized this overwhelming response to our invitations and to all our special guests and donors for for honorable invitations. Together, let us rise to the challenge and prove that when security becomes everybody's business, peace becomes everybody's game. Let us give generously, let us give with purpose, let us give for Abia and for Nigeria. Thank you and God bless you.
I think you can do better with the flag offering. Thank you so much, Chairman of the Abia State Security Trust Fund. Here represented by the Vice Chairman, Sir Johnson Chu. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, please, for the reason why we're here gathered, permit me also, because what we do is having each other complement the roles we play. And that is why today the Chairman of the Abia State Security Advisory Council, the Lieutenant General Azubike Onyaro is here with his full team of members of that advisory body. Please permit me, sir, to let you know that Major General Jack Mobo is here. AVM EO Chief Ray, Contemporary former Director of Operations, DSS, Major General C. Omobe, and of course the DIG IV. Thank you all for coming. I'd like to also welcome a former MD of Nine Insurance in Nigeria, a great son of Abia, Sir Ogala Asoka, MFR. We also have here the MD of JNC International, Mrs. Claire, represented by Mrs. Herbert, Melen and Eric Amani. Thank you also for coming. MD and CEO of Interswitch Limited, Michelle Elene, here represented by the VP Government Ecosystem Nigeria, Sassare and Kohemwe. Thank you, sir, for coming. I've also been informed that the Honorable Minister of State for Finance, Dr. Doris Manite, is here represented by Mr. Gabriel UKG, the Special Advisor and Head Legal to the Honorable Minister. And of course, I will not end also if I don't appreciate the team and of course the leadership of our indomitable Labour Party. I want to use the chairman of the Labour Party, Sir Emmanuel Wejebuti, to reach out to all of you. Thank you so much for coming. We just listened to the welcome address by the chairman of the Abia State Security Trust Fund, read by the vice chairman, and I think it's important to get to have an insight of the overview of the Abia State Security Trust Fund, and to handle that will be the secretary of the trust fund, Barrister Monica Cleopatra Ubani. Please a round of applause as she comes on stage to give the overview. Another round of applause, please. Let's encourage her. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, that's a very beautiful secretary of the Abia State Security Trust Fund, walking majestically to do the needful. Thank you. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex O.C. OFR, please, with your kind permission, sir, may I stand on the already established protocols. It is with great joy and a deep sense of responsibility that I join faith with the chairman and members of the board to welcome you all once again, our very dear distinguished guests, to this maiden edition of this all-important fundraising luncheon of the Abia State Security Trust Fund. I stand before you today not only as the Secretary of the Board, but more importantly involved in security, stability, and prosperity of our dearly beloved Abia State, in particular, and by extension, the larger Nigerian state. Ladies and gentlemen, the symbolism of your eminent presence in this hall this afternoon, a gesture which the board will always treasure. It underscores the primacy of security as the bedrock of development and the need for the real participation of all and sundry, not only the government, as critical stakeholders in the race for a safer and more secure society. This present administration, as led by our servant leader, His Excellency Governor Alex Oti OFR, typical of a leader who came prepared, prioritize security as the foundational propeller for the advancement and development of the Abia society. From the formulation and execution of policies and programs which tend to create shared prosperity by making Abia auspicious and attractive to private initiative and entrepreneurship, public-private partnership, the Governor Oxy-led government has been assiduously sold out to making crime less attractive while providing very many other viable alternatives for good life and sustainable wealth creation. For a safer and more prosperous Abia that works for all, the Abia State government has, over these 2 years of its administration, risen to the challenge of enhancing the compact readiness of our security architecture through the following landmark interventions. 1. The creation and equipping of Operation Crush, a joint proactive and combatant crime-fighting outfit comprising of the Army, Navy, Civil Defense, and Police, was established and equipped from scratch. This crime-fighting outfit, under the able leadership of the Brigade Commander 14th Brigade of Abia, has been very instrumental in the drastic reduction in violent crimes, thereby turning our state into the number one investment destination in the country. 2. Provision of operational vehicles and equipment to all security agencies. The state government has procured and distributed various fully equipped patrol vehicles and 6 armored personnel carriers to various security agencies. These vehicles have significantly improved rapid response across hotspots. 3. Installation of surveillance infrastructure. The mapping of the whole state for installation of a high-definition CCTV surveillance camera installation has been conducted. Likewise, statewide radio network in strategic locations in Umuahia, Aba, and other strategic points to enhance surveillance. The actual installation will commence very soon. Community policing support. A whole state agency inform citizens about the importance of a secure state and the role of the trust fund in achieving this. Very distinguished audience, the effect of globalization, widening dichotomy between the poor and the rich, abuse of information technology, proliferation of dangerous weapons in the hands of non-state actors, as occasioned by failed states in North Africa, the incubation of terrorist groups in the Sahel region, and its infiltration into the West African sub-region, which has manifested in violent agitations across Nigeria, among other factors, have introduced a radical paradigm shift in the scope, content, and character of crime and threats amidst the government's dwindling revenue and ever-increasing demands for delivery of dividends of democracy. To meet these new threats in the world and response to same in real time, the Abia State government has initiated policy actions geared towards installing a command and control center as part of the Abia Safe City project. The Abia Safe City project is a comprehensive surveillance initiative with cutting-edge technology, with more than 600 AI-driven cameras, with facial recognition and automatic number plate recognition for forest surveillance and metro monitoring. It is therefore part of the statutory responsibilities of the Abia State Security Trust Fund to lead in charge in this direction by enlisting your cooperation and by esteemed partners in assisting the government in the realization of this lofty objective. Call to action. What must be done? Ladies and gentlemen, today, the significance of your presence here underscores the power of unity in purpose unity in pursuit of a common purpose, the safety and well-being of our people. If there is one truth which we tend to have agreed upon, it is this, that security is not a privilege, it is a right and a shared responsibility. In recent times, we have seen how insecurity can steal dreams, hinder progress, and threaten the very foundations of communities. Even in the midst of this, we have also seen the power of love, courage, collaboration, and selfless commitment in the restoration of hope. The Abia State Security Trust Fund was established not as a cowardly reaction to fear, but a proactive and bold resolve, a decision to move from reactive responses to proactive solutions. It is a mechanism that allows government and citizens, the organized private sector, and institutions to play their parts in the realization of the noble vision of public safety and security. However, this vision cannot run on good intentions alone. It needs support. It needs investment. It needs you. Let us get this very clear. This is not a political cause. This is a human cause. It is about ensuring that farmers go to their farms without fear, that mothers sleep at night knowing their children are safe, that businesses can thrive. Peace is not just hoped for, it is protected and jealously so. Today, I ask you to believe, not just because it is needed, but because it is noble and necessary. In conclusion, as we look to the future, let us be committed to the values of strategic collaboration and shared responsibility. The Abia State Security Trust Fund will continue to operate with transparency, diligence, and accountability. We assure all donors that your support will be used judiciously and effectively. Together, let us secure today and safeguard tomorrow. And God bless you all.
Thank you very much, the Board Secretary. And thank you for the great job you're doing. Please sit down.
YouTube.
Thank you very much. All right, Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to recognize one of Nigeria's greatest in the area of logistics. He's the man whose brand is so popular, and I'm talking about Chief Dr. Chidi Anyegu, the Chairman CEO of Chisco Group. You're welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Excited when you walked in. That's welcome. There's another member of the board, and she's been recognized. It's also important to recognize Barrister Mrs. Ngozi Ikoma, CEO of the Nepal Group, Mrs. Ikoma, Barrister, you're recognized. Okay. Great things are happening in Abia State, and I'm excited to be part of it. I remember when I brought my father to come meet my they would knock door for Asumini that year. So I took my dad and we drove all the way to Asumini to meet my in-laws for the first time. What did they bad road? My father drove up, said, let me get it and get on this side. Said, what the second I joined together because I was going there for the very first time. But thank God due to the rural transformation of roads, Your Excellency, you're doing. I'm sure that I'll be going back to my in-laws because I'm not going there a very long time and I'm sorry. Last time I went there, I flew through our whiteboard because they are next door to our whiteboard people. But now I'm sure I'll be going through and enjoying the sights and sound of the great Abia City. All right, without wasting time, let me invite to talk to us another very great daughter of this state, former lawmaker, a lawyer from the Great University of Nigeria, Nsukka, who is currently the Honorable Minister of State in charge of Labor and Employment. Please, those hands are free. One round of applause for the very talented Honorable kepukepu as she comes forward to give us her remark. Honorable Minister, welcome. You don't have to rush, madam. Take your time. Take your time. We'll wait. Women are very powerful. Even in the Bible, the only person that saw the devil face to face is a woman. And they will have meeting. Adam was in the Garden of Eden, the big God they discovered. But when he landed, and then he knew it. I was in the garden, I was saying, welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. Because of time, please, I would like to rest on existing protocol. But I would like to recognize His Excellency Dr. Elect Oti Chioma, our brother and executive governor of our state. My brothers and sisters, I am going to take one comment from what my sister Batra said. It's not about politics. That this is about security and this is about money. I am here not just because I'm Minister of the State for Labor, but I'm here because I'm born and from Abia State. And if you know what that means, Abia is destroyed. I may not have a home. I may not have a community. I may not have a place outside Abia. And I look back days in fact, they were calling me village bread because I was always in Abia. And now I can confidently say I am proud to be from Abia. What we are doing here today, I'm just saying the trust fund committee or the state government. I know that issue of security concerns everyone. When these people strike, you don't know whether you're a big man, you don't know whether you're yellow or black, whether you're rich or whether you're poor. Everybody is affected. And so everybody has to be involved. So on this note, I am saying that the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is in sync with issues of security in Nigeria. And Abia is not an exception. Committed everything we believe in making sure that Nigerians are safe. No matter how hard it is, no matter how frustrating it becomes sometimes. But it's one man that believes that Nigeria must be secure. And so he's supporting the governor of Abia State to make sure that Abia is safe. Because Abia is a continental state and no Abia is a coast. Once it's right in Abia, I believe the whole Nigerians will be safe because, of course, Abia is the only state I can find in the Bible, and also it's not by mistake. And I believe that it shouldn't be about politics. So everyone that is from Abia, citizen of Abia, should support this great move. And make sure that everybody contributing your prayers, contributing talking to people, contributing supporting the security, say something when you see something, and give them information. Because sometimes, like I was also in the parliament and I said, who killed the lady man? Who killed the wife? Who killed Bola? Who killed all these things? How come nobody is coming up to say, I know something that is something? It's because people are fearing and everybody wants to play politics. And that's why the witness protection bill was also there. And so, what am I saying? We have to support the security agencies to make sure that we are safe by telling them what we know, what we see, what we hear, what we suspect. Go a long way. Secondly, one couple will go a long way to make sure that we provide logistics to support them. Because sometimes if they don't have motivation, they are human beings, they won't do anything. So we are going to support them by contributing, no matter how little. I know the billionaires like the house, but don't shy away with your 100 naira, with your 10 naira, with your 1,000, with your 1 million and all that. I know that all of us will find a space where we belong. Personally, I know that I belong to one category that everybody knows. And I know that my sister, because I can relate to you what I can give. Because I do not care what anybody says. My neighbor was leading of people who have contributed to the fundraising event of securing the state of Abia. And I'm giving the good message that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is with you in issues concerning security. And then you know when you meet at the appropriate time, he will talk to you in the language you understand, which you know very well. And I've said that to you before we came in here. It's not that, because security issues are not important issues sometimes. So I've given you the message from the president privately, and I know that you will communicate to him and then finalize. So finally, I support this and I pray that the Abia we see today will continue to see better days ahead. You are Chioma Abia, and nobody should misunderstand. I'm not the person that make people like I'm a Kiruka. I didn't give myself a name. I believe that Kiruka and Chioma Abia will continue to see goodness and grace of God in Jesus' name.
Please, another round of applause for the Honorable Minister of State for Labor and Employment, a great daughter of Abia, Adeja Gamba Kiruka Adeja. Thank you so much. Remember, we've all been encouraged to give out of our shared responsibility and of good conscience, and because also for the fact that the Holy Book, the Bible, encourages us to give. Remember, most importantly, that give us never. And on that note, Your Excellency, please permit me to recognize great Nigerians who are also partners in progress, who are here today for this assignment. I'd like to recognize the chairman of Crown Group of Companies, Sir Emeka Ofo, who has been represented here by the MD First Power Limited, Mr. Kepukepu. I also want to recognize another man who has also continued to be a great partner of progress in our state, and is no less a personality than the CEO of Innocent Motors, Chief Innocent Chukuma. You're highly welcome. Today we have the leadership of the various markets in Africa. The chairman of the Nipoma Shopping Center is here, chairman of the Rare International Market, chairman of Zinco Market, chairman of New Market, chairman of Enima Market, and chairman of Modus Parts Assembly. We welcome all of you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on that note, please permit me to quickly invite the chairman for today's event, a former mayor of Abano local government area, former national president of NASIMA, and of course the leader of the organized private sectors. We did job without that. Please come speak to us before we move to the next assignment. Can we at least jam our hands and welcome him on stage? Thank you so much. Chairman for today's event. We did job without that. Thank you. Another round of applause, please.
Your Excellency, Dr. Alex Chioma Oefa, Executive Governor of Nigeria. May I please request that I stand on this word of because of time.
That's if I want to go and take a shot, I will not take shot. Now the cost maybe they
Before I go, with deep sense of commitment, I am excited to welcome everyone to this special fundraising gathering of security trust, which we have addressed security concerns. If we recall the precarious security situation in other states, before now, we all should be thankful to God for the gift of Dr. Alex Chioma Oefa as our governor in a time
like this. A governor that matches his words with action, a man who has made huge impact in the area of security. In his West, I reckon, no part of Abia territory will be ceded to criminal elements. He said it so many times. So today, Abia State is one of the safest states in this country. Please applaud to that. Which is why all-round development in the economy of the state. So we all indeed grateful to Excellency, and we are thrilled to be here today to partner with you. I have a very short speech as chairman of the education. Very short. It's an opening remark, more or less. Good day. Abia is known for its industrial people and private commerce, but to unlock its full potential, we must prioritize security. The key message I have here is that security creates prosperity. Without it, we cannot create or enjoy our level. The role of security in development enables a 24-hour economy. When we have a 24-hour economy, you can imagine what will happen to the GDP of the state. It reduces unemployment and encourages both local and foreign investments. It fosters social cohesion and long-term development. You need security, both to create and to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Security is all our business, it's everyone's business. The key point here is that government alone cannot handle security. Every individual, business, and organization in Abia, including Abia's in diaspora, must take responsibility. We all must chip in to support, no matter how small, how big, and complement government efforts. Security starts at grassroots, in our streets, homes, offices, and markets. Community involvement. For me, I have this to say. It should be part of our key words. I advise the security committee to expand it, which goes, see it, say it, sort it. I will explain it in my own way. See it, be alert. Be alert to suspicious activities and the eminent environment. When you see a parked vehicle around your house, not just walk. Cross and check. Take the number just in case. Most of us will just pass. And when something happens, you only say, oh, I saw that Mercedes parked. That is where see it comes in. You see it, you take note of it. Say it. We must report incidents to proper authorities. Sort it. Collaborate with law enforcement and community leaders to resolve threats. A vigilant and united public is our first line of defense. From reaction to proactive strategy, they have said it already. Security must be proactive and intelligent-driven, not reactive. Waiting for a crisis before acting is no longer an option. Prevention is always better. Investment in security. Now I want to bring it all. If in Abia State, in our cities, in our lives, we locate 1% of Abia's GDP to security, it will help the government, and it's not too much. It is a wise strategic investment, because without a secure environment, economic development, education, healthcare, and other priorities will falter. Sustainable security funding. With government approval, a security levy should be considered. Seriously, I know the speaker is here. We are all going to be able to drive it. To ensure consistency and long-term funding, to be implemented transparently and fairly. Share responsibility among businesses, organizations, and residents. A commitment to sustain peace and order in Abia State. Closing, I want to say call to action. Let this summit serve as a turning point. Not just a meeting like any other meeting, but the start of real collaboration and action. Let government, business, security agencies, and citizens work together to build a safer Abia State, a stronger Abia State, a more prosperous Abia State. Your Excellency, I must thank you for starting this. Thank you very so much, and I want to kickstart by calling on Dr. Emeka Eze who come and give me a message. I'll be standing by here for a while before I go and sit.
Can we at least appreciate the representatives of Prince Anton Eze? Please, a round of applause as they come forward to make their donations in this event. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the good and great governor of the state, ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to embrace the existing protocol. May the Almighty God bless the governor, and may God sow a seed of progress in this state, in Jesus' name. My name is Prince Dr. Emeka Eze. It is a delight to be here, but I stand here not on my person, on my word with all. But I'm here to represent a dedicated and patriotic Nigerian, a good humble son of the Igbo extraction, a man who is a father to me, a prince of peace, prince of progress, a passionate prince for the Igbo nation, especially the people of Abia, in the person of Prince Engineer Anton Eze. He sends me here and my brother with 4 cardinal messages for His Excellency and the great people of Abia. Number 1, he apologizes in-depthly. It is unfortunate that he has to be in front of one of the African presidents to fetch wealth that he will bring back to the Igbo nation for development. So it is regrettable that he is not here, but still he sends me to speak on his your behalf. May his apologies be accepted.
Thank you. Well accepted.
Number 2, Your Excellency, the Governor, Prince Salazar has immense amount of respect for you because God has used you as a point of contact to bring immense amount of development and progress to this state. You have come in with a lot of will, zeal, fortitude, strength, dedication, truth, honesty, and love of God to skyrocket this state to a realm that your predecessors were never able to achieve. He says, may God bless you and may God bless India. Number 3, the issue of security. The Igbo nation is known for her commercial entrepreneurship and trading franchise. And in recent times, industrialization has taken the day. And Abia State stands in the forefront of this crusade. God has blessed this state with sons and daughters with skill, inventiveness, and creativity. And you, as the chief servant of this state, has also shown immense amounts of love by causing immense amount of development. These goodwill will not be sustainable if there isn't sustainable security. Prince Salazar wants to partner and embrace this agenda fully. Number 4, he says that investing in security is not a one-off event. It is a continuous investment because security infrastructure for it to deepen must be a day-to-day affair. And he has promised to continuously make provision as God will give him life to the Southeast, especially to Abia State, to enhance and support and deepen of security architecture. In that vein, he wants to take off his donation with the humble sum of 200 million naira. Your Excellency, may God bless you and may God bless India in Jesus' name.
Amen.
And also support my principal,
Thank you very much. That's a very wonderful response. To support with 5 million naira. Please let me just add before the chairman continues. Because when we invite you to come, today is fundraising. So when you get here, we expect that you make it brief for us, announce the numbers, allow the advice for the group. We have a group that is in charge of advice. So if you have advice and strategy, you can submit to the group, but the money is what you announce when you come here, so that you can make it very brief for us. God bless you. Thank you so much for the challenge.
I have the pleasure to announce, first of all, Dr. Deji Adeleke, who is supposed to be here, but is far away in the US. You know, Dr. Deji Adeleke is one of us. The mother is from Akwete. He identifies with matters affecting Igbo land and Abia, especially in our own language, Madiana. Dr. Deji Adeleke is the father of the video.
Okay.
He has sent a lofty message to His Excellency. He is supporting this event with the sum of $500 million.
Please, can we
So our government is not small changes.
You're very correct.
Yes.
All right, the next person.
Another friend of mine, a mutual friend to His Excellency, is Dr. Chief Ernest Azoriano next point. He also sent a message to His Excellency for the sum of 100 million naira.
Big round of applause.
I don't like that this applause. If I don't get a better one, I will continue. 100 million naira.
Please, a big round of applause.
Thank you so much. Well, in this gathering, I've seen a lot of my friends and business friends. They're all here. But I will take the liberty of calling them, not by any
Particular order.
but because of our friendship, to come and support our neighborhood government. Though, you know, when our channel is always, you can't hide. I don't know whether it's waiting for you to call me. One day, the other day,
There are people in front of this thing. You know this. There's an oil magnet I saw there.
I know.
Billionaire.
Are you talking about my sister?
One of the most powerful women in oil and gas.
She's here with us.
That's the CEO of the company.
Thank you.
Much for you. Yes, Honorable Alex Maslow Tikwechi, please a round of applause, a round of applause. Maybe I support my Papa candidates now. What's going on? I just like the fact that the tone has been set. I like 100 million, the way it sounded. So whoever is going like this.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Abia State, Mamba has created an oasis in the desert of Abia. Dr. Alexander Chioma Uti Bewosa, permit me to start the already established protocol. I didn't know that I was going to speak here because there are so many billionaires here. I'm just, we are civil servants in the National Assembly. We make laws. We make laws without using application. However, as Olima, the Japan of Africa, it is in our nature not to extricate ourselves from any responsibility, momentous, onerous, whatever it is. So I Your Excellency, I am the biggest benefactor of your administration. Abba has benefited immensely, and we want to just say thank you. Lima Malile want to say thank you. And there is no way that you will call upon us to come here and support whatever program that you have put together for Abians. Anya Asemba. My colleague, Munachimalozi, Right Honorable, is also here. As members of the National Assembly, we will consult with our chairman of our caucus before we do anything as members of the National Assembly. But as a businessman that have benefited immensely from Abia, from Aba, I would like to contribute 20 million naira to this event. Thank you very much.
That's very good.
I have to call you because I live to be in Aba. You just have so benefited in our life. I wanted him to come and say it by himself.
You know, we have the same from the past. The past are all represented. They are empties and empty. The empties are here. Just pass.
All right, so to kickstart from the financial sector, I would like to invite the GMA Access Bank, Mr. Roosevelt, to please come forward. Mr. Roosevelt, please. Please, a round of
applause. Appreciate the gentleman as he comes forward.
Thank you.
And their bank is doing very, very, very well. Great profit and declared this year. Everybody knows.
His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Abia State, Senior Brother, Dr. Alex Choma Kuti. I crave the indulgence of the governor to start with the existing protocols that have been very well established. We are extremely pleased as Access Bank to be here, and we have remembered my colleagues. We firmly believe in the progress that this state has been enjoying under the leadership. I think I'm also going to let this secret down because if I don't, I'm sure the government will. I'm also a son of the soil. So this is for me a great opportunity to give back to the state, a state that has been so functional institution. Access Bank remains one of the largest financial services institutions in Nigeria. The East is our home, and our largest business is out of the eastern part of Nigeria. So we've been extremely blessed by the East, particularly Aba and Ubaya, where we have a significant business. We are partners for progress with Abia State, and we thank the government for giving us the privilege to be able to work with the administration towards moving Abia State forward. Excellency, as an ex-banker and a senior in that trade, I'm sure you know that we cannot be discussing money in public. But the assurance I give the governor is that our commitment is not just once, it's not just for today, but it's continuous. We are partners in progress with the governor, and we will continue to support the trust fund significantly over the next 8 years. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the way around him go, we can't discuss money publicly. Who will discuss money? Who will take care of this? If bank does not discuss money publicly, who will? Do I allow this man to mention the figure? Don't do us like this. Don't do us like this. You have said we will do something which Chairman will. We have said we will do something significant for the next 8 years. For the small one that is around and do something. Don't do something. For this one that is around and just
Excellency, I'll see you later this evening.
This is your brother is too difficult. All right, a round of applause, please. A round of applause for Access Bank. I trust that they will do something. What they don't want to announce one huge figure in Abia. Then when they go to Imo will now say replicate. That's why they are being careful. I'm sure, but they will do something.
Well, let's go to the others who don't go same part.
Yeah, but that is the problem that's going to run.
Let me therefore invite the representative of the Fundraising Bank, Professor Benedict Arama. They are represented by Mrs. Uju Okafor. Please, you have just 1 minute. Rest on your already established protocol and then make your donation.
She's on her way.
Fundraising Bank.
African Bank, they're huge. They're not just big, they are large.
Thank you.
And they cover the whole of Africa. And they're doing so well.
MD and CEO of Zenith Bank PLC should also big Dr. Moji here represented by Dr. Adobe Mama.
Yes.
Please follow us.
Dr. Adobe Mama, you recognize your work. Dr. Adobe Mama is there, my person became what I know. We are there, and she also recently marks a milestone birthday. It was one of the biggest events in Vegas. Yes, a present bank, you people are building hospitals across Africa. We just started your camp, with which we can take across the entire continent. Do something.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency. It's both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today, representing Ministerial, President and Chairman of the Board of Directors of Fundraising Bank. He was supposed to be here today, but unfortunately, he could not make it, and he sends his warm regards and unwavering support for this important initiative. As a fighting man, we recognize that security is the bedrock of sustainable development, investment, and community growth. And as bankers, we also know too well that businesses thrive only in an environment where safety and stability are guaranteed. This area state of security trust fund is without doubt a critical instrument in achieving this goal. And we commend Your Excellency, we commend the government, we commend your leadership. A secure area is not only in the interest of citizens, but also essential for attracting the kind of economic activity and investment that drives long-term prosperity. So on behalf of the President of our Fundraising Bank and the entire Fundraising Bank, we reaffirm our commitment to the vision behind this fund. We look forward to the positive impact it will bring. And just like my predecessor, as bankers, we will not be discussing figures here, but we pledge our commitment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please a round of applause for President wait. See, it's not just to speak English for 2 minutes. Tell Prof, we're expecting something very huge. Yeah, I'm not supposed to let anybody in here without announcing the number. Tell Prof, nobody's crossing here again without announcing the figure. And I'm sorry, maybe I was sorry to say it. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. Your Excellency, Dr. Alex Choma, distinguished guests, dignitaries here present, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adobe Mama. From my name, you will know that I'm an Igbo woman. Though I'm not from Abia State, I'm from Imo and neighboring states, but we're all Igbo. Where's home? Well, I'm actually representing the GMP CEO of Standing Bank PLC, named Dr. Adora Moji. I flew all the way from Lagos this morning to hear this event. And thank you, Your Excellency, for inviting us. Well, just like people said, this is a noble cause, and we are partners in progress. For us in Zenith Bank, we also behave like other bankers. I have an envelope here, but I'm not going to announce what is in the envelope. I'll hand it over directly to Your Excellency.
I will take that, that's better.
There's also something else that's supposed to accompany this envelope, but the way it is not enter here. This place will not accommodate it.
Please, a round of applause, a round of applause. A round of applause.
a global vision to ensure the safety and security of Abia State and indeed the whole of Igbo land. Thank you very much, the Security Committee, Your Excellency, for bringing this together. This is what we want other states to do. We are tired of all the evils happening in Igbo land. And I want to believe that with this, all these things will be eradicated and the whole community and the state will be safe. Thank you very much.
Please a big round of applause as the director of the Senate Bank goes straight to His Excellency. Madam, please can someone just escort her, grant her that escort? I'm even willing to do that myself. Just take her to the Excellency to make for the presentation of people. Any other bank coming?
We'll continue before I go back to the banks to do the needful. I'd like to invite a great Abia son, a former Minister of Mines and Steel Development, and of course one whose name is indeed a global name, the founder of Masters Energy, Dr. Kepukepu Oga OM, to please come and make his donation.
Fidelity Bank is standing by.
Okay, fine, that will be after Dr. Kepukepu.
Fidelity Bank is standing by.
Please, a round of applause. Let's encourage him. Encourage him, Dr. Samson Kepukepu, an entrepreneur and an oil magnate. Most importantly, a great advocate who is indeed a partner in purpose. Thank you.
We're not supposed to get to talk about public.
Excellency Dr. Alex Chamot, the Executive Governor of our State, the Governor that God has used to wipe us tears, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and captains of industries here, good afternoon. This afternoon, this is the first time I'm seeing a gathering of men and women of different caliber, of different races into the state, because we are seeing a different vibe going on in the state. I want to say thanks to the government. We left all we had to do to be here because we want to support you for the great job you are doing, and everybody is hearing it, everybody is seeing it, and everybody loves it, and want to tell you that we love you for the good job you are doing. Well, for me, I'm part of the system, and I will say that I will continue to contribute to the progress of this state. And in support of this, since I became a politician, as a politician don't announce money. But one thing I can assure is that I will make it a sustainable donation. A sustainable donation is what I'm going to discuss with Excellency, and every month I will put something in my account. Something that I know that is substantial for the next 1 year. I will put something into the account that is reasonable. I cannot say it to people, but you know that it is something very reasonable. So I'm very grateful and thankful to the governor for what he's doing, and we will stand to support you any day, anytime, as long as you lead this state. Like I tell people, I was talking to some young men, I said the economics, the governor is an economist, I'm not an economist, I'm an accountant.
so much for the great work, and may God continue to bless you in Jesus' name.
Amen. Sir, you said you're going to be
All right, thank you. He said it's only sustainable donation. We'll revert to the bands again.
Okay.
I'd like to invite the MDUBA, here represented by Mrs. Chowama, the divisional head. The divisional head.
All the banks can stand by. Once we call you, I will escort you to His Excellency. You have to drop me in check. You can make the donation there. So if you don't ask for you will not put the just for you.
So while she's coming, the MD and CEO of Signature Bank, should also follow suit. MD CEO of Signature Bank. Please, we want to really take care and maximize.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Your Excellency, Executive Governor of my beloved state, Abia State, I stand on all existing protocols. My name is Chomama. I'm representing Nigeria of United Bank of Africa, UBA, Mr. Oliver Alao. As my fellow colleagues in the industry have said, we support what is going on. We in UBA, Your Excellency, we're very proud. We're very proud of the good work we've done in Abia State. We're very proud of this gathering today because security is key for any business to progress. In Abia State, we have a full presence around Abia. We have up to 9 branches operating in Abia, so we don't take Abia for granted. We support in full what you're doing here. As it said, we don't announce, but ours is already getting to you digital. And I'm sure you're going to see it. And it's not just a one-off support, it's a continuous support for us. So we will continue to work with you to ensure that Abia is safe for all of us. Thank you so much, sir. And thank you everybody for honoring this.
Thank you very much. Are we announcing what is coming digitally? That's one thing. Are you going to get telling what is coming? If you don't announce, you can announce to the governor. Let me escort you to the table of the governor so that you can tell him what he's expecting digitally. If we don't see it, we would like it.
All right, Signature Bank, please come forward. MD and CEO of Signature Bank, Nixon Iwende. Platinum Morgan Bank, please follow suit.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Excellency, the Governor of Abia State. Good afternoon, Excellency, the Governor of Abia State. I am also formally extend my compliments to Mr. Bishop Members of the State Exco. I represent Signature Bank. Truly, for us as Signature Bank, we recognize the fact that without security, we will not even have presence in any part of the nation. And as a bank that is thriving, leveraging off the fact that our base is the south, we are very happy to commit the sum of 100 million naira to Abia State.
Please, a round of applause, a round of applause, a round of applause for Signature. A round of applause. They are not joking. They are not joking.
All right,
100 million.
Please, a round of applause. A round of applause, please. I'd like to invite from the Union Bank, the board chairman, Bayo Adeleke, to please come forward and make the donation. Of course, he's here with the Executive Director of the bank. We need you to come and make your donation. Latino Calling Bank, we need you on stage too. Please. Thank you. From here, we're moving to the next set. And that will be for the vehicle manufacturing CEOs who are here this afternoon.
Yeah, it's important that representative of the message.
The great God of Abia State is indeed a pleasure to be here today. A privilege to be invited as someone who has had a long-standing professional relationship with the government. I've been very pleased to be here as the chairman of the Union Bank of Nigeria, a century-year-long bank, and I'm supported by the director, Alhaji Banin Rigin, and also Ngozi Suji, who are all with me here today. Security is very, very important, as that has been emphasized by everybody here today. And we like to identify as a bank that has supported the entrepreneurship and commerce in this state. We're here to also support you by identifying the great initiative on security. So we have not just chipped in as the MC or the chairman said, we have actually brought in.
I like the sound of that.
I have evidence of what we have put in the security trust accounts.
Okay, I will escort you there.
Which I will hand over to the governor. So thank you very much indeed, and we will continue to support the initiative.
God bless you. You know, God is with me. Let me take a short cut. Let me take a short cut. Since you have your envelope here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, while I'm taking Union back, the next person is a woman that I told you is a billionaire in oil and gas, one of the major players. Ladies and gentlemen, and I'm talking about no other than CEO Britain. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Ujui Mechiga, Dr. Mrs. Bliss. Please a round of applause for Dr. Mrs. Ujui Mechiga. Okay, she says she wants to announce it from here, that she wants to just do it from the high table here. All right, madam, you know the microphone will come to you anywhere.
Central and center.
way of doing things. And he's so intelligent that he will pick the right way and he will get it. So my support for this project is not I'm supporting the end of that project. And it is not my
they want to present their presentation. They are powerful team where the Fidelity Bank are coming all the way from Fidelity Bank. Yes. I don't know. They are MP Dr. Mrs. Nekanyaniwe. It's a very powerful woman in the public sector, someone that knows very well today. They have a representative who is here to do something for them.
So I think Fidelity will take the national
we're here to support this event, something we're very passionate about. My people have been here to start what she has what I mean. We're going to make what we have available by tomorrow to the government. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Morgan Barclays. So we know when the banking sector. Please say you thank you, Ministerial here represented.
Yes, sir. The executive government of the state. And we came to thank you very much. I'm standing on behalf of our MD CEO, Engineer Sir, the police partner. My name is Mr. Kepukepu, the regional manager, Southeast. And this actually organized for stability in Iraq, also for that engagement. The man that allows security is from other state, more power. So we know what's happening in the state so far, what we have done so far in this short period. I think the Nigerians and Nigerians are happy